old mouth gamer.
And Charles Davis.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said, the key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to it, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB usually got springs for the good stuff.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. White 90.
Bridgewater on first down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go. Brand 38.
First down, Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And the ball is the line.
But if you do it, you usually get a great product out on the field, and they play well, the quarterback can't defeat that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Brand 38.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to jump forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd get a look at my appearance as a fellow in the high school.
You were a fellow?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. Oh, fighting off the defender. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running around with confidence as the game goes on.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself. Okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back and reverse and come up with something to pick up not just the yardage you lost, but gain a few extra.
Let's go! What?
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. He dumps it down to Ingram. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
From the gun, Bridgewater. Being chased out left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, defense really stretches that spot when he takes off the front. Because a lot of guys are covering responsibilities.
Good job of grounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Gillisley. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it 1st and goal.
4th down, no problem. It's a good piece of power running right here. And a confident decision to go for it. And that's going to get him a 1st and goal.
Flex round! Flex round! Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really frequent combination. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go, it's no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
And they've stopped them on the first 2 downs. Obviously, this is an important play coming up here. I think it's more so for the guys on defense because if they stop them here, I think they've set the tone for the entire game, how difficult it's going to be to score on them.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were going to convert this
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Bridgewater to throw it. Flush to his right. He may try to run, and he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the early lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how culminated, doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Extra point forthcoming. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. An extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here the Broncos now this offense.
That's a quarterback's best friend. Offensive line, but I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
They'll start out on the ground with Booker, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
They'll break the huddle. Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Keenum to throw on 2nd down. Incomplete. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
So the Failure to connect on second down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Now let's go. Green 30.
Play action. It's Keenan. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Putting the pressure on. That's the strong safety. That was a college run. They called that a lightning blitz.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 33. Nifty footwork at the 45. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got that 7-0 lead.
Of course they will. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine giving up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This offense already feeling good about themselves.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go.
This is Gillisley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is he's going to read, react, and make a play. He looked like one of those guys. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there.
Ohio.
Here's Bridgewater. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
Never make the mistake with the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here. They're just quicker than crowds. A lot of them combine quickness and speed. They catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And this is incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this 1st quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Grand 38.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half for some of these short games and turning to bigger runs later.
Here we go. White 90. White 90.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about it down the side. Now they run into each other at camps. camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for only a yard.
Many people like to look at the tight end, maybe in a flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running system.
Here we go now. Green.
Throwing on third down, Keenum. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. First down, and they'll try to run the option left. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A big play there, 51 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, plays like that make the old coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either, but boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense, guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else, and guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive of 4 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And now let's see how the young rookie bounces back. First drive and interception. How will he handle it?
And I think this is where your leaders step up for you, right? Your veteran guys put a big arm around him. All right, guy, had one. Don't worry about it. Let's get out there and let's roll. And I'm also eager to see what the offensive coordinator is going to do. How much confidence does he have in him? Does he go safe now, or does he continue to run the full game? When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it's a nice game. It does open up possibilities here on second down.
Play fake. Bridgewater. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. Oh, look at the strength.
No.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. Just the first quarter attack, they got so going forward. They got 11 plays like that.
And that's something that you see it happen early in the game and they don't get it on the ground. You can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because when you're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. How about that? Their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Now for the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays, and a long run there in the end to top it all. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make. Some adjustments.
Set. Green 39. Green 30.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. For 14 and a first down.
This read option play was going to take over the whole it seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worry about the quarterback staying in. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
They'll run with Booker. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big run that time out of Booker. 56 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance. Gets him down inside the 10 for first and goal.
I love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for the great run, or is he killing himself because he didn't get
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
Set. Blue landing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And they're able to run it in and start with the battle of the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
That's going to be tough for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and in the end it's capped off by a 7-yard run. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Let's go.
They'll run with Yellersley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball and try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I'm going to press by shaking every time he touches the rock.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down.
Nice play here. Read option, bring the defensive end, and when he clocks down inside, now we'll get to the 2nd level and pick it up for good position.
First down, they go option to the right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 more yards, not going out. The 1st down is around.
That was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. It's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. That sack first step in the right direction for a stop. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Bridgewater. They go screen. This is Ingram. A huge play there on the screen pass. 51 yards.
There will always be a place for the marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Let's go! White, none! White, none!
And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. 14 apiece is the score. We're back to the Motor City after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Here we go!
They'll try to run it in with Gillisley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, let's go! White, none! White, none!
The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we
They'll
go.
come out in the pistol.
White, none!
Second down, Bridgewater. And he floated one out there incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Flex round! Flex round!
Throwing, Bridgewater. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. In for the score. And the Saints have moved down in front. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Now the try here for the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. A good touchdown for New Orleans. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
This is Booker on the dump off.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down the distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him and make a man or two miss, but that window was quickly. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Now let's go.
Working from the gun, Keenum. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now let's go. Boom, land it.
Throwing is Keenum on third down. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it. Don't you think, Frank?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air there and some getting from the absolute ball. Now second and 10.
Come on, let's go.
On second down, there's the option going left. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. They go play action here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay,
So the Broncos coming out now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's the option going left on second down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, then if any doubt that was me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it. They want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. So defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Broncos on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Hurry up, here we go.
From the gun, here's Keenum. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Green 39.
A second down carry for Booker. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
319.
Third and long. It's Keenum. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice little gain.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame, and we can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37.
Let's go. 190.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent game,
Still first
but all
down.
for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Let's go.
Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Buying time to his left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a pickup of 17 there. And it'll be 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to get back on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus-yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're saying, okay, do we still want to try one for in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
That one good for 10 yards.
Line and he did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
Ball start, offense.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
They'll hand off to Booker, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And it's 3rd down.
That's tough right there. He went right to the team to the points as the linebacker was freed up. He stuffed that one for a loss. And the quarterback's got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Keenum. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
I'm starting to feel for the quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, they have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, he's definitely been constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Sheds off the tackle. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Here's Gillisley. And running with power here. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Let's go. 1-9.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And his throw here is incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. Not only the DB is going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the line, a few words to say to the QB.
Hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 44 yards. And the Saints add on an air lead.
And that's another route that defenders prefer to take out.
The wheel route.
Without a doubt, you're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20. Is the man under possession. Problems. Is that front? Who's
Mates know that
Off play action. Keenum. Rolling to his left. Give him a
looks like that distance.
complete. And 8. Out of the gun, Keenum. And the third down pass falls incomplete. Broncos send out. As he'll put it away for the fourth.
Whoa.
Return there of at the 50, 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Now Gillisley. Yards. Line up to kick the good. On just one. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Hurry up, here we go.
Booker on first down. And they take him down 27.
But the best How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
From the red zone now, Keenum. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Touchdown run. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. drive that time of 6 plays. And the Kaepernick put it in the end zone, 108 yards. Set down and kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, and a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Let's go. What? 9.
Now a handoff looking right. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
Here we go.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. Resume play. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go. What? 9.
Play action now. Bridgewater. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Broncos in their hurry up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Keenum to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Shotgun snap for Keenum. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38! Flex round! Flex round!
On 2nd down. Here again. Oh, he's got a man wide. Complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hurry up, here we go! Green 39!
Running again, and again it's Booker. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go! Blue 90!
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. Going for a right side here, complete. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose and really rifle right in there on that one. Not much running after the catch.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. A gain of 19 and picking up the 1st. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But these guys are chopping in that deficit. They have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. No yards to be found.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
And that's one reason you have to build even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow his offensive lineman to get up to the second level.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Keenum over the middle, complete. That's Brewer. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. For a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back 11-yard down.
It certainly feels like they're more serious at the tight end position than they were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt the defense. And guys want to be in there. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage, and split out wide receiver. Hands, route running, speed. It's a toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got to have a tight end.
Now let's go. 3-19.
On 1st down, Keenum. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D went before we even get to the 4th quarter, winding that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over with that type of a cushion.
Extra point attempt to come here. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing now is Keenum. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. Throwing is Keenum on third down. Throw left side, it's reeled in by Hamilton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Now Keenum. They set up the screen to Booker. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play. Because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he fields it cleanly. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They stay on the ground. This is Gillisley again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Here we go.
On third down, Bridgewater steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The escapability in evidence there as that was good for 15 in the first.
Normally we're talking about quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the right game. You're exactly right. Now, coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And on the ground they go with a running back. And now running right through it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's 30 yards now in the last two plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders. And they're rolling.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the pass, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a handoff to Ingram. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Let's go. What? 9.
On 2nd down, Ingram. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, when they stop him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to show up the rest of the defense.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
If this was boxing, you think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one, because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered. But this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play, showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room, and smile about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. As his guys are in for 6. And the Saints add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
A try here for the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second big throw here in the third quarter.
It was only 5, but that was an opportunity to help him get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
The Saints come is thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back. But also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And when you have to do the combat, try and get fresh runs in where you can, especially the skill position. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Let's go. Grand 38.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And a short gain down to about the 33. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 4th down, they're going. Bridgewater forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Looks to me like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of things in his windows and just weren't open.
And the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now it's Ingram. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go. What? 90.
On second down, Kamara. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here we go. What? 90.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Holding offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Letting one go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force, oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fall lie? Just him, maybe the guys up front, combination?
Well, you and I both know it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They blocked so well in the first half. Picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal.
Here we go. Green.
They'll start out here with the option left. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Now let's go. Green.
Keenum now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, it's Keenum. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw. But the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now Keenum. And that is incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
Yeah, it's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And will the lead?
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Come on, let's go.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Keenum. Quick hitch, complete. It's Patrick. Oh, now he bowls him over. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays that bring up.
Once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Point after here coming up. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The kickoff team on the field now, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. To throw, Bridgewater. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I didn't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
And he very much did. Ingram. He can't get him down. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Holding offense.
Can see this quite a bit on running
Still
plays
first
with the
down.
guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coached some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here we go. Grand 38.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And this is going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Let's just take it around the 12. A good return there, 17 yards. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Second and 10, Keenum here again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back.
To drag or crossing around really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage if you're tight end on that one.
Shotgun snap for Keenum. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. To move the chain.
Did you see that?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on second down is Keenum. And it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Keenum. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 51 yards. And the Broncos come into the lead. He's used to running at that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the short.
There's not many things better on offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. The extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. Send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Gets past one man. Fights through and now a crease. And yet again.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun. And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. And look at this, it's a fake.
Remember growing up playing basketball? My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screens of screens.
to go.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy is covering it. He's usually pretty good, too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Keenum to throw on 2nd down. This is Booker on the dump off.
Holding offense.
Well, they were looking to throw, holding on the big
down.
right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them
Here we go
wide.
now.
Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Blue 90.
Now Keenum throwing on 2nd. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brewer. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Set. Blue 90.
Keenum to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short. Okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. They can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number. We can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. And guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Here's Bridgewater. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him with contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Now a first down throw. Keenum. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drive out to the tight end.
To break off much more yardage after the catch. It's still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Keenum now on first down. His throw incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but really difficult to hold on to because it's contested all the way. It would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold on to it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go.
Back to the air. Keenum on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to the whole 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo out the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, Keenum. They set up the screen to Booker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
You're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
Every receiver's coach, everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here right now, clean to a 1-score lead. Charles effectively operating with a 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go on the lines here right now.
It certainly does. And that means that the is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful with your call. If you want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
This is Ingram. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On first down, they're going option left. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get 8 on the keeper. He'll be second and a couple. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Second down, here's an option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And now following that timeout, the defense back out on the field. They'll try the option right here on third down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And now the Broncos will run another timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go!
Here's Ingram. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Ingram again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go! 190! 190!
First down, and they'll try to run the option left. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.